Cloudy days got you confused? Think clouds are your sunscreen? Well, here's the truth. Clouds can't save your skin from harmful UV rays. And dermatology studies show 78% of people don't wear sunscreen on cloudy days. Hey, friends. Welcome to this channel. And today we're going to talk about why sunscreen is necessary on cloudy days. But LifevitaAI scanned 209 scientific papers, and here's what we found. The left side of his face is exposed to UV through his window daily, even on cloudy days. The result, dermatoheliosis, thickened, leathery skin with deep wrinkles. This is what cumulative UVA exposure does. UVB causes sunburns, mostly blocked by clouds. But UVA, these long-wave penetrators, go through clouds, go through windows, reflect off snow or concrete and damage skin year-round. Your car or office window blocks UVB, but only 25% of UVA. That's why Bill's left side aged decades faster. First, clouds block heat, not UV. Up to 80% of skin-damaging UV penetrates overcast skies. If it's bright enough to read outside, UV is damaging you. Cloudy or not, 10 a.m., 12 p.m., 2 p.m. Your 70-year-old self will thank you. The weather app doesn't tell your skin's story. SPF does. By spending 60 seconds daily with SPF, you prevent 90% of skin aging, 85% of skin cancers, and $200 a month on anti-aging creams. The World Health Organization confirms UV levels on cloudy days can reach UV index 8, similar to a sunny beach day. Even worse, UVA rays, the silent agers that cause wrinkles and DNA damage, actually intensify under clouds. A 2025 study in Nature Dermatology showed 40% more UVA penetration on overcast days versus clear ones. Well, let's fight that myth. The CDC reports melanoma risk is 21% higher in people of color. So please take this seriously. What does this mean for you? Well, let's meet Dermatology, a truck driver for 28 years. And don't think clouds will protect you either. Check out this split-screen UV camera. This is your skin right now under clouds. Without sunscreen, see those dark spots? That's DNA damage brewing. Now watch when we apply broad-spectrum SPF. Wow, total UV armor. Now let's decode SPF. Not all UV is equal. Choose mineral, zinc oxide, blocks 97% UVA and UVB instantly. SPF 30+, anything less is cosmetic theater. Teaspoon rule, face and neck equals 1 teaspoon, reapplied every 2 hours. Missed spots, ears, hands, scalp part UV magnets. So here's your 60-second cloudy day ritual. Pro tip, set an SPF alarm on your phone. But what about, I have dark skin. I don't need sunscreen. Oh, it's winter. No sunscreen needed. Well, think again. Snow reflects 80% UV. That's double exposure. This isn't fear-mongering. It's liberation. Even if it doesn't feel like it or look like it, sunscreen is still very much necessary on cloudy days. Is it really? I know a lot of us think that if it's not sunny, we don't need sunscreen. But that's not quite true. So let me explain why. Ultraviolet radiation can also reflect off surfaces like water and sand, increasing your risk of getting burnt even further. Well, just because you haven't gotten burnt yet doesn't mean that you won't in the future. And most of these cases are caused by overexposure to the sun's UV rays. And it's so easy to protect yourself from the sun with, again, sunscreen. And you should always protect your skin from the sun by, you guessed it, wearing sunscreen. Make sure it has an SPF of 30 or higher. And don't forget to reapply every 2 hours or so, especially if you're going to be outside for a long period of time. And it also doesn't mean that you're not getting skin cancer. But on an overcast day, that percentage jumps up to 50%. So that means that on an overcast day, you're getting twice as much UV exposure compared to a clear day. In fact, according to the Skin Cancer Foundation, on an average clear day, about 20% of the sun's UV rays reach the Earth's surface. And that's not all. Now, some people may be thinking, well, I've been out on a cloudy day without sunscreen and I've never gotten burnt. According to the American Academy of Dermatology, skin cancer is the most common cancer in the United States. So even if you are not planning on being out in the sun for a long period of time, it's still important to wear sunscreen on cloudy days. I know we've all heard this before, but it's important to keep reminding ourselves and others because skin cancer is so preventable. So make sure to wear sunscreen on cloudy days. It only takes one sunburn to get skin cancer. So please be smart and wear sunscreen. Today's big question: why do we still wear sunscreen on cloudy days? I mean, it's not like you can even get a tan if you don't see the sun, right? Wrong. A study from the University of Alabama at Birmingham has found that sunscreen is still very much necessary on cloudy days. And to get this very important research finding, they did what any good scientists would do. They got a bunch of volunteers and then exposed them to UV radiation in a totally safe and ethical way, of course, while monitoring their skin cancer risk factors. And what they found was that even when the skies are overcast, there's still enough UV radiation out there to increase your skin cancer risk if you don't wear sunscreen. And this risk increases the longer you're exposed. Now, this particular study was only looking at people with fair complexions because, let's face it, people with darker complexions have less risk of skin cancer. But even so, this study adds to a large body of research that shows we all need to be wearing sunscreen, not just on sunny days, but every day. Sunscreen, why it's a must even on cloudy days. The sun emits ultraviolet radiation that penetrates deep into your skin. And once there, it causes damage at the DNA level. All skin cells have the ability to repair this damage during the day. But at night, when those repair mechanisms are turned off, the damage starts to add up. And over time, this damage manifests as wrinkles, age spots, sagging skin, and in some cases, skin cancer. Now, I know what you're thinking. I'm young. I have great skin. I don't need to worry about this stuff yet. Well, let me tell you, it's never too early to start. In fact, if you start wearing sunscreen at a young age, you'll be able to enjoy the benefits of it for a longer period of time. And hey, if you're worried about looking like a ghost, don't be. We've got you covered. Literally. There are so many amazing tinted moisturizers and foundations with SPF in them that you can wear on a daily basis. They provide the perfect amount of coverage without looking cakey or heavy. Plus, they're hydrating, they're nourishing, and they'll save you a ton of money on anti-aging treatments down the road. So do yourself a favor. Make sunscreen a part of your daily routine. You only have one face. Don't mess it up. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, I'm just gonna get a little bit of natural vitamin D from the sun. I'll be fine. Well, one study cannot speak for all sunscreens, but the American Academy of Dermatology still recommends wearing sunscreen with an SPF of 30 or higher every day, even if you can't see the sun. Clouds aren't your UV shield. Science is. This is LifevitaAI. We'll see you next time with one truth. So please, please, please wear sunscreen. And also, if you like science and tech stories, stay tuned for more.